Well, he isn't. Of course, everything you watch you will judge subjectively based on your personal preferences. In my opinion, Bocchi the Rock is great in comedic regards, with the overload of jokes of Bocchi short-circuiting when she needs to talk to a person or is on a barrage of socializing activities. Her character is portrayed very well in that regard, same goes for every other character, and they balance each other out, with Kita for example being the exact opposite of Bocchi, and Ryu for example being the same if you look at her on the surface level, but is actually completely different as she doesn't strive to be more social and likes to be alone. So it obviously got a lot going for it in terms of characters and comedy, but even regarding character development. Bocchi for example could only stutter when facing strangers at the beginning and had an existential crisis almost all the time. She had to perform and performed in a ripe mango box the first time, and at the end she managed to play on her school festival in front of thousands, even with her guitar breaking halfway through, or rather right before the end. With all of that in mind, and having watched the show numerous times, I would even go to say it is my favorite slice of life, and definitely in the top ranks on my list. But there is a big emphasis on my list. Some people might enjoy the characters, but completely dislike the over-the-top visualization of the jokes and humor. Someone else might not be able to relate to any of the characters at all really, making them distinct to themselves and dislikable, as most people like characters more if they can relate to them. I personally as well can relate to her struggles, as I struggle with the same shit every day. Not exactly to the degree, but it's still very relatable for me. In short, it is very good objectively, especially in regards to the animation quality and the many uses of unorthodox methods to emphasize the humor. But it can be quite the bit short subjectively because everyone views it differently. If you ask me, it's a 10 out of 10 and definite must watch. My brother would say it's hella boring for example because he just wouldn't like the genre itself to begin with, as nothing really happens in Slice of Life except some drama if anything, which is another point where the development and depth of the characters is even more important. And with that, I would definitely tell you to watch it as I like it very much, but be advised, it could be boring for you. Hope you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more.